TT.
All right, we're live. Everybody quiet on set. Barbie Quinn. Well, first of all, how was your...
are we live?
Just do your thing first, and then we're
live.
going to get to the show. Go ahead.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Well, you normally introduce us. Would you like to
I know.
go for it?
Action.
Action, right? No, hey, we're back. It's Let's Be Honest with
TJ the DJ. Okay. And Barbie Quinn.
Barbie Quinn is back. I just got back from Tulum, so that's why I'm extra tan and was MIA last week. But because I was MIA and in Tulum, I was a little out of the loop on the happenings. And apparently I offended people with the language that I used and the manner in which I used it. And I'm Italian and very passionate with my hands. So I sincerely apologize if anybody was offended by what I said. I am definitely not racist, I promise you. And specifically to Naughty, like, I actually love his like one-liners. Like, I think they're hilarious. Like, I'm imitating him out of like as a compliment, you know what I mean? Like, I even wanted to make like t-shirts with like some of his sayings because I think he's hilarious and fun to watch. So that's what that was about. It was not about anything negative, and I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, have nothing but love for everybody. So I apologize if you took it the wrong way, especially Naughty. So I'm sorry. And now we can move on to happier things.
Let's get to the show.
Okay.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about what happened in Tulum. How were the vibes?
And by the way, I'm here. I'm Mercedes.
You did. You did. Oh, we did. You see, our whole intro was just like, yo.
My bad, I threw that on y'all.
And
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're like, who's that girl?
Yo, we have a special guest in the building, Mercedes Kenz. If you tuned in, you've seen her here on Pop Austin Media before on Music Now, and you've heard her music before. So shout out to you for coming to the studio today.
Yeah. I've been on here once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
How you doing?
I'm good. And life's been good so far. So
Good
nothing to
vibes.
complain
Good.
about. Yeah, I feel like happy as hell.
Oh,
Hell
good.
yeah.
I love that response.
Yes. We're like,
It's like very rare you get that response these days because I feel like so many people are like really going through it. So
Yeah.
God bless.
A
I
lot of
love
people,
that.
it's a recession.
I know. So I love that.
or something.
I love that for
there.
you.
It's just like, girl-wise, I just feel like way more like in my own skin, you know? You ever have those moments? It's like the
Absolutely.
best feeling in the world. But
It is. When you can like harness that and like love yourself like that, it is the best feeling in the world. For sure. But Tulum was popping. I mean, I have been watching, you know, pretty influencers go there for the past 4 years and they always take the best photos. I'm like, what is this tropical magical place? So I had a lot of fun. It was beautiful. I had a great time. I also did something interesting and new for the first time. But I don't know if it's that kind of show. So
Hey, we talk about anything on this platform. Clearly, let's go. What happened?
So without getting too racy, let's just say there were harnesses involved and maybe a third party involved.
You and your boyfriend? Did y'all hire a prostitute or something?
Does it look like I need to hire a prostitute? Not that there's anything
No,
wrong
but I
with
mean,
that.
it's easier just to do that than to go out and, you know, to go
Babe,
to the
all you
house.
have to
alone.
do is
Hire
walk in the
someone?
lobby. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
So
I'm a female.
Okay, so tell me. So how did it
I know I'm
happen?
tripping, my bad.
Like, what on earth?
So you just like were like, hey, like,
so
what's
it was
up?
our
Like, come
last
on with us.
night. It was our last night, and I, you know, when it's your birthday week, and you're like, it's my birthday, and so I'm running around the lobby half naked, being like, it's my birthday, you know, because it was our last night, and so people were like, shots, and so I'm, you know, beyond tequila'd. And so first I make this one couple come back to the room to hang out with us and somehow convinced the husband to give me like a piggyback ride with like, I had no pants on, like to my room with the wife like holding my hand.
She's like, come on.
So after we party for a while, and apparently me and the wife were in the bathroom for a while with the door locked, but I don't remember what happened inside, unfortunately. But then after that happened, you know, we got to our normal like playtime, and we had harnesses already, like kind of under the bed and like wrapped around. Like even like the housekeepers in the morning would like put the little like restraints like on top of the bed for us, like in like, you know, like all
nice
clean and tidy and ready for me to be tied up for the evening. And
they were definitely filming you in there.
Oh God, I hope not. Well, I mean, as long as they just send it to us and keep it to themselves.
Like, let's make sure she uses this again. Like,
yes,
let's just
right.
go on bed.
Set this out for her.
For the live cam.
But there was this one guy from Quebec, the French-speaking part of Canada, that we met while we were there, and he was totally my type, like just jacked and tatted to the high heavens, and like, you know, just like, And so, you know, I told my boyfriend I thought he was hot and whatever, and you know, so we became friends with him. We're drinking, blah blah blah. So then all of a sudden, like, my boyfriend blindfolds me and texts the guy, and he comes over, and things happen all while I'm tied up and blindfolded.
So your boyfriend's a cook?
No. Remember I told you the other word. It's a different word. It's like they're not watching. When they're not watching. No, they're not watching.
I don't.
When they're not.
I call that
I don't
cap.
remember. I don't
Oh,
remember
a
the
cap.
word.
Was it a cap?
No, cap. What you're
Cap?
saying.
What? Anyway. Regardless.
Well, it's good you have fun.
Regardless, it was hot. So, and everybody had a good time. So that's all that
that's
matters.
all-
Hey, to each his own. Come on
yeah.
now. Hey.
Yes,
Hey.
vibes are always fire.
I mean,
in
everybody
fucking
needs like some
Mexico.
birthday sex. Come on now.
That is
Yeah,
facts.
do it big,
That
yeah.
is facts.
Yeah,
You know,
Jeremiah
go big or
said
go
it
home.
first. Birthday sex. Jeremiah? One who made
Oh,
that.
yeah, that you see.
See,
Y'all, we
bring
smoked before this. Y'all know this is the livest it's
Yeah,
gonna
bring
be.
it back.
Yeah.
And what decade was that again?
Right?
Was it
Man,
the
it
90s?
was good.
Was
the
it
good
my
times.
favorite?
That was the good times. Well, yeah.
Well,
Let's
can we
get
get?
into
I mean, that's a good. I know I didn't send y'all this topic, but it's something that I want to talk about because it's kind of trending right now. But hip hop. You know, hip hop at one point was like the number one genre. You know, because it was the number one play. But now it's down. I think it dropped in Spanish music, and like Afro beats kind of like overtook it. But Charlotte, I saw this story from Charlemagne, and he said his like response was it because hip hop, like the vibes are kind of low, especially like with the killings and the stuff, you know, these young artists are rapping about. That's why kind of, you know, the other stuff is taking off. And K-pop too. Shout out K-pop is rising too.
Well, we much love for K-pop. We know that here.
Right, looks
we
at
love
the picture.
right. Pulls
Yes.
the pictures out. We need to bring them out
think
one
that
time.
It's not necessarily like the lyrics themselves. I think it's the tone in which it's delivered. So like think about like Biggie and Tupac. They were talking about the same kind of stuff. People getting shot and gangs and lots of violence and growing up in hard times, but they did it in a manner where they were telling their story without it like being so violent and without hope. Like they almost like told the story in like a hopeful way. Like, look at how far we can come. We can get out of this. Mm-hmm. Like it was like, you know, more uplifting. So I think it's more about the tone than the actual like messaging and lyricism. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's why I am so drawn to 90s hip hop, you know? And I like kind of lived through that. So I can relate to it. Obviously, like the times and what was on the news at the time, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's my opinion.
And you have to think about it, like a lot of these artists have so like in hip hop and rap, like a lot of they say a lot of bad words, I guess. And it's vulgar. So the amount of times you're gonna get on radio compared to a pop song with the same amount of, I guess, intensity of beat and lyricism and quality is going to get more time because you have more restrictions. Like they're not going to play that as much on the radio, so you're not getting as much exposure. They have to make like
a radio edited version. Remember, like we would get you like. Remember
you
used to go into the CD store and it would be like the explicit version and then the parental control version.
Yeah,
like of the same out. I mean, I'm totally aging myself, and I can't believe I'm doing all of this.
I'm 30.
Oh, okay.
You can't be much older. I mean, at least there's like TJ's what 26,
25.
25.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got
TJ,
5 years.
really? I thought you were in at least. Okay. Anyway.
Well, yeah. Anyways.
So, what do you think, Mercedes? Do you think hip hop? I don't know. Is it really like going down?
as a hip hop artist?
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess it's cool. Like, it kind of like tracks back to when you guys had me on the show last time. I was like, you know, like it's cool to like talk about like your like pussy and everything like that and what you're getting and stuff like that, but it's so sort of like overplayed in my opinion. Like, I get that it's like good ass music, but I really wish like there was like some type of like, because you know in pop and in other genres there's like a genre in the genre. Like there's tons of different pop songs, tons of different hip hop songs.
Oh my gosh, that was a really good way of putting it. There's like genres within the genre.
Yeah,
I totally know what you mean. Yeah.
But other than, and you know what I really wish like more famous rappers would stop sampling older songs. Like it's not.
But that's been going on.
It's not even new at this point, you know? Like they're like dropping a new song.
That's because the 90s was the best.
It was.
And it's probably like they're like double sampling. Like somebody probably in the 90s sampled it and then they're sampling that. So they don't even know it's like a double.
That's what Prince said way back then.
They always,
like,
that's what a lot of artists got big by just doing covers. That used to be the thing, you know, do covers. So.
Can I make a request for all rappers out there? Like, can there be like, you know, a version of the song where if you're driving, it doesn't have police sirens? Because I have a heart attack every time.
That's facts, though.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. Sometimes
I'm when I'm in the car, I'm always listening to music, but then they got police sirens on all the time. I'm looking in my mirror. I'm like, what did I do? Am I speeding? Can they smell the weed? I don't know.
It's like the same song I've heard a million times too, and the sirens.
Like, can we just chill on the police sirens, please? Like, you know, it's scary.
Get it down to a minimum.
It's scary when you're driving like that.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Next topic.
So, prayers out to DC Youngfly and his family with Jackie O's passing. Did y'all hear about that?
For sure, yeah.
And you were saying it's a mommy makeover, not a BBL.
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, isn't it kind of my thing, like all the same kind of thing? Of course, it's not the same kind of surgery, but it's like cosmetic.
Well, yeah. Anytime you're going under anesthesia, and I always feel like anything that has to do with like the tummy tuck or like that area, like the BBL, like a lot of like fat, either like replacement or like, you know, transfer kind of situation is always the most dangerous for some reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like isn't that how Kanye's mom died too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So no, I mean, I just underwent cosmetic surgery, like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So it's like,
no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
No, these boobs are totally real. What are you talking about?
I mean, you fooled me.
But like, you know, and I go into that knowing like this is, you know,
yeah, it's like 50-50.
a choice, and anesthesia is never guaranteed. So it's scary, and God bless. I feel bad for them.
Yeah, sending all healing energy their way. Yeah, for sure.
Joe Blessing, rewind to the beginning. They spoke on it. Speaking of, we'll just go to because Nicki Minaj, you know, she just got a breast reduction surgery. How do you feel about that?
I've heard that they're actually even more painful than breast augmentations because I've had friends that have done that. And the surgery itself is more painful. Again, removing things from the body is actually almost like more dangerous of a surgery and more painful recovery process. And it leads to like heavier scarring and everything like that. So she must have been in a lot of pain, like, you know, with her back and performing and to undergo that surgery because it's not a fun one.
Yeah, like they must have been heavy. Like,
right.
and I feel like you got to choose your comfort. Period.
Yeah,
like if it is like hurting you and bothering you, like definitely do what's best for you.
Do you for sure? I mean, it's like it's not like she's gonna have small tits now. I mean, she had enough to feed a small country. So, I mean, I don't blame her.
Yeah,
it's a lot to carry around, man.
It is.
It's like you're carrying around like 2 toddlers on your chest,
right?
All
for
day,
God's sake.
every day,
constantly breastfeeding or something.
No.
Well, that's a good segue into hey, look, I'll just become the producer.
I'm trying to let y'all do. I mean, I don't want to be talking so much, anyways.
No, I know, but it was a good segue.
Yeah.
What's her? Who
so
was
yeah,
it
it's Keke Palmer. So Keke Palmer she put on a social media post at the airport that they took away her breast milk.
Which is so illegal, by the way. Like, I don't even know like how that could happen.
Yeah, like how can I don't know.
They have test
It's for the
strips.
baby though.
Yeah.
No, they're first of all, you're even allowed to bring in well, as a mom, I've already done this research and been through this process traveling with my young child. And they have dipping strips for the milk. And you're allowed to bring in like any kind of liquid. They just have to test it on the way in, because like at the time my daughter was only eating like this certain yogurt and like baby food that like was very specific to her diet, and I had to bring it onto the plane, and they tested it, and then you go through. They are unable to deny you anything that's for the baby. So I don't know how they got away with that, and I hope that she sues their ass.
Yeah, so that was in Houston. Oof.
Yeah.
On top of that, I was like, it's in Houston. No.
Right? Why Texas?
Why Texas?
Yeah,
Because
why?
Texas is slowly trying to take away all of women's rights.
That's a
Also
very
true.
good point.
You know
Also
what I mean?
true.
It's like one little chip at a time,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Basically.
That
yeah.
is
Now that
too
you say
much.
that.
Before you know it, it's going to be like Handmaid's Tale, and we're going to be trying to get across the border
They're not going
to get our asses out of here.
be petrified.
Oh my gosh. Let's not. So, YK Osiris forcefully was kissing Sukihana. So, if
That
y'all
was
saw that
gnarly.
video, I was shocked. I was like low-key very disgusted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, y'all saw the video. What
Yeah,
did y'all
but
think?
what's interesting is that he does it once, like the first one, which you can already tell she was like, whoa, like caught off guard. So
Yeah.
he like, but I didn't think like at the end of the day, like it was that bad. He was just trying to show some love, but she didn't like it. But she gave a signal she didn't like it. The problem is going back a second time, even more aggressively after you saw the reaction to the first little peck. You know,
Yeah, like now you're doing too much.
like now
you're
and
not
he was,
being
like,
playful.
and he was like bending her
no.
backwards, like out of the chair. Like, first of all, why didn't those other dudes sitting around her get up and be like,
Right.
get off her?
Exactly.
They're all just like sitting there watching
They're
him,
like,
like,
it's cool.
you know.
Yeah, and I will
Attack
say,
her.
just because her music is maybe perceived like provocative and whatnot, does not give anyone the right
That's
to
what I was
treat her
gonna
like
say,
that.
too. Like, just because she makes like more provocative music and like her music makes it seem like she's open to all those things. Like, she's just expressing herself. Like, we still have boundaries, you know. Like,
Yeah.
that's for
It's a-
anyone.
yeah, well, she's a
How do y'all-
percent.
besides like her talking about eating the butt or whatever, but like, cause she was just, I don't know if it was in Austin, she was just out here in Texas, Central Texas somewhere. My homeboy Polo G is a photographer, and he was taking pictures at her show, and she was wearing this dress where like her boob was like completely like out. She had a little pasty on just covering the nip, but the boob was like completely like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, how
Kind
do
of
y'all
like
feel
my
ab-
outfit right
No,
now.
like you
Right.
take your boob out, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and just have a little, like, you know,
But I
that's
feel-
kind of crazy, like.
I don't think that's crazy.
But-
That's
I don't think it's that
costume.
crazy.
But having the whole boob out,
I've done that at a festival.
I think, yeah, like I think
where it's warranted, but not like, you know, and where you're performing and you're going to a show, you don't know who's coming, what fans
but
are
if
coming.
that's her
and-
image, like I feel like
Yeah, first of all,
Like, that's
I think
her
you know by
image.
her lyrics, you probably
That's
shouldn't
what
be
you-
bringing your kids there.
yeah.
So I mean,
exactly, like period.
let's face it. I mean, what's worse, the lyrics or a titty? I mean, come on. What's
You're
wrong
right.
with the titty? Free the titty. Free the
Free
titty.
the nip.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that does not give anyone consent though. Even if someone's titties
Yes!
out, like it does not give you consent to go like whip her titty, touch on
who,
her. Like
first
no,
of all, who says
it
I'm
does
dressing
not.
up for y'all? I'm dressing up for myself. This is
Yeah.
what I like to wear.
Yeah, fashion is expression, music is
Yes.
expression, but
And I'm
touching
sure she's
someone
expecting
is
her
not cool.
fans to like respect her space and stuff like that. You know, I'm sure she is already like going to the show like, oh well, these are my fans. You know, like they're not gonna mess with me like that. You know, so it's that sense of comfortability, I'm sure, with her fans rather than like some guy just like running up on her and like kissing her and like not just
That was
like
mad weird.
taking weird.
I can't
advantage.
believe you that you think it's provocative to like perform with a pasty on.
I feel like a lot of people do that, especially now.
Yeah,
Like, it's
I feel like that's
a
like very
trend,
commonplace.
fashion trend.
Yeah. That's why they make so many cool pasties now. Like there's like super fun ones.
Yeah, I know at festivals and stuff, but I just haven't seen like it.
Yeah, but a festival is music usually oriented. I mean, I know there are other kinds of festivals, but I'm speaking to like music festivals, and this is a musical performance, so it's really not that far off from a festival if you think about it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think
that's different than
I ain't no girl,
going
so
to like
Lawyer.
y'all win. I ain't no girl, so I can't speak on
Lawyered.
It's true. It's true. But on
But it'd
some
be a problem
other-
if I showed up in a banana with thong on.
If that's you, then that's you, man.
I mean, like
Okay,
it's different.
yeah.
It's different if you're doing like
Get
the
your
Super Bowl
tan.
halftime show, okay? Like where
I ain't talking about no
families are
Super Bowl,
watching.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But if I
this is
came up
her
in here in a
show,
little
like,
thong with
I would love to see you
Oh
come up
my.
in here with a little thong.
We'll get you
on.
the yellow boots.
What do we have to do to get this?
Come on.
I will make this happen. Come
Where's
on
the
now.
bet?
Next
Yes,
topic.
ready for
make
the
a
Next
bet.
topic.
Next topic.
Man, so Jocelyn Hernandez fought Big Lex after the Floyd Mayweather fight. Yeah, she was just slapping everyone. So,
I mean, she wasn't
she was
slapping,
arrested.
she was swinging.
Yeah,
she was
that's
swinging for the fences.
I could feel that punch, and I was like, nope, I would never in my life try to like mess with her or anything. But that's
God,
just,
no.
that was crazy to see. I was just like, damn. And then I saw her mugshot, and I was like, makeup
Ooh.
does you no justice after.
I haven't seen the mugshot.
after like
that.
a night out. Yeah, no.
I haven't seen the mugshot, but I will say that when she was throwing those punches, she looked good though. I liked her dress. I liked her makeup. She wasn't even making like a
Her
weird
posture was
face
nice.
as she was doing it. Like
Yeah, she
I was
was
like, that's the
deep. Yeah.
sexiest I've ever seen someone look when they're like throwing a fit. Like, you know.
Well,
Man.
do y'all think she deserved the jail time? And do you think like Zeus
was
is
the
behind
punishment?
it?
What was the punishment?
I think like assaults.
Yeah,
No, I know,
so
but,
she did get
what's
arrested
the,
that
yeah,
night.
But
Yeah.
so what is what are the punishments for assault? What is she looking
Well,
at?
she probably got out on some type of bail,
right?
Yeah,
But she's got to go back, and is she looking at actual jail time?
I'm not-
Or she probably just has to pay a
Probably if
fine.
nobody's going to push it, and Zeus is probably
Yeah.
going to pay for all that.
yeah.
So, you know, hopefully.
So do you think Zeus was behind it? Like they orchestrated this, or you just think
No,
that
that
she's like
looked
wild?
like pure rage. Yeah, that looked like someone just going off, popping off. You know what I mean?
But I wouldn't,
she's wild.
I
That-
wouldn't
that, like-
throw out the idea that Zeus, like, you know,
Orchestrated.
like it's a publicity type of thing for her show and everything. So I
You
wouldn't
still
put
have to
that-
be able to do it though. Like, and
Yeah.
it looks like she had the capability to like. That wasn't like fake.
Well,
Like,
she's
Yeah.
on like Love and Hip Hop, so she's got some acting under her belt, you know. So
Facts.
like dramatized. I could see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just can't believe nobody, like there was some big guys, big security, and nobody grabbed her.
take
Well,
it
it's
out.
Zeus
She was just
security.
Like, pop, pop. I know.
They're going to let her do what she do.
That's
They're probably
crazy.
in
I'm
on
not
it.
gonna let
They're probably
someone
also-
slap me. I don't know how many times in the face. Come on, guys.
Well, they
I
probably. She
don't
also
know.
looked like she. You know, she's like still a petite lady, and these guys are huge, and they probably figured like she's not really gonna actually hurt me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's see how this plays
Yeah.
out. Like,
Take
you
that
know what I
hit.
mean? Like, let's watch this go
Take
down
it.
for a minute.
I guess couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Like, they weren't like afraid for their lives.
Poor things. Okay, gosh. So, Anita Baker kicks off Babyface from her tour. So, do y'all know who Anita Baker is?
Yeah, of
and
course.
Blue,
Do y'all
Babyface.
like, well, because there's a like,
Oh, this is on here.
yeah, well, the,
So-
what do you, did you know what's going on?
Yeah,
About-
so-
That
yeah.
fight's been
his-
going on for a while.
Yeah, and his fan base, if y'all don't know, has been like cyberbullying her, Anita Baker, and her fans, and just being like verbally abusive and making like threats of violence. And she just like announced like for her own safety and to keep like the good energy at her concerts, he's just gonna have to step off of the tour. So I think personally that's a win. Like
Yeah.
nothing is more important than your safety. The people who are paying to come to your show safety and having that environment. Like people are coming to enjoy your energy.
Right.
If there's this like toxic same thing, it goes back to the Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
Like another reason why did I think a little part of the Jocelyn fight happened, because there was already a fight between Gotti and Floyd Mayweather. Like,
Or
it was
even
just
like,
weird
you know what it
energy.
makes me think of is, was it Travis Scott, like who's like people like died at his concert or whatever, like, you know, with the back, was it him?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
it
it's
was
just
a
like
few
you
years
don't want to.
ago.
Yeah, like you can't. You know, when people's lives are at risk,
Yeah.
you can't take. You got to take precautions.
Yeah, you have
so.
to take it seriously for sure, because like the internet's crazy. Like
Yeah,
people
people are
can like
nuts.
dox your address and find out where you work, where you live. Like like that Home Depot girl that was
Yeah, I was finna say. Yeah, so
Look
if
at
y'all
us today. Look at us today. True professionals.
I knew what I was doing.
Right, you were
I was like, hang on, I know what I'm doing.
We didn't
ready.
even practice
We're
this,
ready.
I swear.
But yeah, so if y'all didn't see that, we're like really cute Home Depot girl. She's known to be a Christian. She works at Home Depot. She does not have like OnlyFans and all that. So Shaq jumped into her DMs and was just like, he even was in Home Depot. But people were like coming at her and like also making that threat of like, I'm going to put your address out there if you don't like send me nudes. If you don't do this. If you don't do that.
I thought it was they were pissed off because he's dating somebody, no?
No.
Well,
So Shaq also reached out to that girl and was DMing her while he was dating
Yeah,
Brittany
that's what I
Reiner.
thought the problem was. I didn't know that she was getting...
No, yeah,
like,
she was getting threats too.
threats.
Yeah, it's part of it too.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
there's just
That's not cool
parts of
because
the
she's
drama.
not a celebrity, so she's not asking for it. Like,
Right.
I feel like when you take on the celebrity role, you know it comes with certain things, right? Like any job we take, we know what could happen.
Yeah.
The possibilities. But like she didn't ask for any of this. So like I feel bad for her in that regard.
Yeah, she said she had to like quit her job and now she's like moving so she
Oh my
can start
gosh.
over. and
Shaq
she's-
better send her some money.
I was just you took the
Right,
words
go
right out of my
donate.
mouth. I was like, he better make a donation to this. Like,
Girl, send him that Venmo. He wants to hit you in the
Yeah.
DM. Say help me
Right,
out.
if you wanna help
do the right
out.
thing, Shaq.
Right.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, poor thing.
Side note, like Shaq is like, I know you guys aren't going to believe this. I should have brought the photo. I think I said this before. He's like my niece and nephew's like godfather, basically. Like,
Oh, really? Dang.
My uncle was the trainer for Orlando Magic with like when him and like Penny Hardaway like ran the show.
Oh damn.
So we actually know
Fucking
Shaq very
gems.
well.
Oh,
Yeah.
fudging gems.
You tell him to hop in your DM.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, right. You go crazy.
No, he's like a family member at the I see him as like big Uncle Shaq or something. Like
Big
gross.
Uncle Shaq.
He's like, that's what he
Nah.
saved in my phone as like big Uncle Shaq.
Yeah, big old
Horrible.
guy.
Oh my God!
Horrible.
Please remind me next week of. I'll bring in this really old picture I have of me and him in the locker room.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so
No,
we'll have
not
it.
like
Oh my
that.
God!
No, I'm
getting
like a
spicy.
kid. I'm like a child.
Okay.
Child. Like no, but
Oh,
it's just
no,
funny.
we don't
It's
want
funny.
that.
Like
Right.
my whole outfit
It's
and
not that
everything.
funny
Like
anymore
it's
now.
it's an old photo. Is what I'm trying to say. It's funny to look at. Not sexual.
Okay, that's good. So let's talk a little bit about Ice Spice. You know, she's the topic of everyone's conversation, it seems.
I'm just kidding.
I thought we were plugging her in for a second. I was like,
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so do y'all think she is an industry plant?
It crossed my mind the last few days, and then when now hearing it, I'm like, I'm not the only one. Like,
Facts. Because she's just like blown up out of nowhere and is just like working, and all her features are with big name artists. It's
yeah.
just like.
and she's signed to Nicki Minaj now, so I was
Wait.
like, how did that happen?
in what, a year? Not even?
Yeah, not even a year, I don't think. But granted, I don't know like how long she's been doing music, and like literally sometimes all it takes for artists is like that one song,
That
and
one
then
hit song.
if it goes crazy,
right,
on the
but she doesn't.
internet-
Correct me if I'm wrong, but she doesn't have a song that's just hers, right?
Yeah, she has
The Munch. That was
Munch?
that was the first one that went off.
Okay, I need to listen
Yeah.
to that one then.
And In Her Mood is like no one's on that one either.
But not like a full,
Oof.
just like an EP, like not like a
She
full
don't even
album.
got an EP or out. She got like 10 songs total.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just singles, or features with.
So
other
then, yeah,
artists.
I think if like that's all you've done that people know about, like
I thought she had that.
I mean,
EP.
there are winners of like American Idol that have no job, you know, and the whole country saw them. You know what I
Right.
mean? So like something's amiss. And also, you don't just roll up on the scene and like get to do a song with Taylor Swift. You know,
Right? That was
that's
so
like
random.
yeah, exactly.
And I
way
was like,
too
why would
random.
you
Taylor
put-
Swift called her for it.
Yeah, why would you?
Wait,
put her
yeah,
on
yeah,
that
yeah,
song?
yeah, yeah. No, Taylor Swift's team called her
What?
because this
Same
is all
thing.
This is all a scheme.
You don't think
Same
Taylor Swift was
thing.
like, hey, call Ice Spice?
Right.
We need the Ice Spice feature.
Yeah. Oh.
I have a hard time wrapping
I
my
know.
head around
It happened. That's why they
I
say
know it
she's a
happened.
plant.
And I mean, like, what other explanation is there?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know of one.
Yep.
If she was a plant, like I don't know specifically like what the like what's the plan? You know, like I don't get what
just
the
to
end
keep her
game
relevant.
is.
I think also it's like it's kind of been the same key players in the female rap game for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Yeah.
So maybe it's like, hey, let's
Let's
no pun
spice
intended.
it
Let's
up,
spice
right?
things up.
Ice Spice.
Because she's hot, you know? Who doesn't want to look at that booty
I
bounce?
know, it's such a big ass.
I mean,
and I'm
come
like,
on now.
one day I can only aspire. Aspire.
As we spell it out.
Yeah.
That actually is my
Okay,
next
YK
surgery.
Osiris.
So I'm saving up for that, and I'll take donations to my Playboy profile if you are interested.
If you're interested,
In helping with my booty pop.
Right. So Lil Wayne says that nobody can stand on a stage with him in a versus battle.
Clearly, because he doesn't stand on stage long
I
enough.
knew she was about to say that.
Solid burn.
Right. So if y'all don't know, yeah, Barbie went to his concert. He barely even was like performing.
He was literally just walking around, singing a couple lyrics, like not even finishing songs, not even addressing us. It's like we weren't even there. And he made
Waited
us
for
wait
nothing.
like 5 hours. Like, dude, like how long am I? This is the Texas heat. Come on, man.
Well, with that being said, too, like I just saw like an interview he did, and he was like, bro, like if you asked me to perform like any of my songs, I couldn't. He was like, I don't remember what I said, and
What?
That's literally what he said in an interview.
Burn.
So I was like,
Do you think that is he getting Kanye'd? Like where he's starting to lose his mind a little bit?
No, I think he just drinks like codeine a lot, like syrup. I think he just drinks syrup a lot. That's the only issue I've seen with him.
Hey,
that's been
drug
addressed.
use after
That's
a
been
while.
addressed.
Yeah.
No, I
so-
believe in drug abuse, but is that really a thing that people get? Like people of his stature result to cough syrup? Is that what you're
What you
telling
mean?
me?
Cough syrup is popular with
Yeah.
everybody.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like a low grade drug.
I thought no,
Like,
I don't
yeah.
mean low grade. I just thought because it's more accessible. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's,
like I would
lean is
think
very
that,
popular. Yeah, with
Yeah,
everybody.
a lot of
What
people
is it?
do.
You mix
A
it
lot of
with
big
Really?
rappers sip
Yeah.
lean.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
A lot of
Yeah,
rappers
that's
have
a
died
thing.
from
Yeah.
lean too. Pimp C, you know Pimp C?
Yeah, a lot of people.
He
have
died from lean. A couple of Houston legends have died from sipping
I
lean.
Yeah.
know. I literally had no idea that people still did
Hey,
this.
no,
I
it's
thought
a, it's
this
a
was like
popular.
back in the
Yeah,
day.
It's like a
drug
good.
thing,
Nah, it's a
no.
good thing. It makes you feel like calm, you know, collective. So it's gonna be popular forever.
Yeah.
Well, I'm never really calm, so
If someone ever says to you, "I got that drink in my cup," they're
That's what
probably
they're saying.
talking about.
oh well, good to
syrup.
know because I would have just thought it was a fucking drink or fudging drink in their cup.
No, it's
I-
definitely
I
not.
would be,
And
like,
especially
roofing
with my
myself.
purple, like, no.
Right? Barbie's
So
like,
I'm
"Can
glad-
I get a sip?"
I'm like, sure, yeah, a drink. I would love a drink in my cup.
Next thing, she's just
I'm
drank
like
some
literally
lean.
roofing myself here.
Oh my gosh.
And just told everybody else how to roofing me. Apparently, I just did.
So who do y'all think is in the same lane or can beat Lil Wayne in a versus battle? I was thinking, you know,
like old Wayne, because like I haven't.
Well, it depends,
Again,
yeah.
I
It
was
could
not
be you
impressed
or
by.
old.
I
They're
was,
gonna pull up all the songs. You can use your whole catalog basically in a
catalog?
verses. So
I would say like Nas, really.
ooh, good one.
Yeah, I think
Ooh.
Nas is a good bet.
That's a really good one.
Because Nas has a lot of songs, like probably, I
True.
wouldn't say, like, depending on Lil Wayne and stuff. I don't know how big both of their catalogs are, but they both
I would almost
range,
like,
so.
and it's not just because I'm white, but like Eminem.
No?
Oh, true.
of course,
Yeah. He's
Eminem's
legend.
like
legend.
top 3
I would be
greatest
like
rappers ever.
I would be like Jay-Z for sure.
Yeah, I was
Right?
gonna-
You have to say Jay-Z and y'all know I have to say my Kevin Gates.
Man, come
And-
on, let's be realistic. Shout out to
Right.
Kevin
That is.
though.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Kevin. I like he could do some on a good day. You know, he's sober.
Yeah.
So he can do better than maybe Lil Wayne.
You know who who I really want to just come back.
Who?
Like if and I hope they're still alive. Actually, I don't even know. Clips. Who are those two? Are the two guys that were in Clips? Come on, help me
I
out.
can't
You're the
think
only one
of-
that's gonna know.
One is still popular.
Pusha T.
Pusha T.
Thank you.
And then
Come on, comments. Come on, comments.
I'm not sure. Who
Tap
else.
in.
But the other guy,
Tap in, tap in, tap in.
the other guy
Fill it
doesn't
in.
rap though, so he doesn't rap no more. So
I know.
he's
That's
like
what I'm
all
saying. Come
religious.
back.
Nah, but yeah, he's gone.
He's
gone.
he's a goner. He's a goner.
Let me see.
Next topic.
So in the comments they say I think Eminem honestly, but he wouldn't win. But
Nah, he will
No,
win.
no malice.
We'll see.
No malice.
No
That's
malice
it.
and Pusha T. Sorry,
Yeah.
what'd you say, TJ?
Oh no, they're just in the comments.
Wait, what are they saying?
Oh, they said Pusha T and Malice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, if I want, honest to God, okay, everybody go back. This is everybody's homework, okay? Go and
Even
listen.
in the comments.
Everybody,
How you gonna get a hip hop community?
Go on Spotify.
homework?
Go on Spotify and just
I
listen.
am not in school.
Go on
anymore.
Spotify and type in clips or like this is clips and listen to all their songs, and every single like person that has popped off in the rap game did a feature with them.
You've been saying that. All right.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about. I'm bringing that up with Chris Jeremiah and see what he thinks about that.
Oh yes, because
what
he says, he's tapping.
That's the type of stuff
what he says is Bible.
Hang on, can I have because I'd like some popcorn before we get into that.
Right, you're like, hold on, let me go to
I'm
the
just saying that's the type of he be
This
deep diving into stuff like that. That's like what he does. So
Okay, we'll get into that.
That is
so
what he does.
Another thing that's been going on, Big Meech and a girl named Anissa. She was caught on social media with Big Meech's chain. And if y'all don't know, Big Meech is supposedly dating Summer Walker. Mm-hmm. This ain't the first time that a girl has come out during this time with one of his chains on.
I was going to say, I thought this happened already.
It has.
new girl.
Yes. Yeah. So I just think, honestly, he is for the streets. And I think that's just period.
I just think, like, Summer is either, like, fine looking the other way, or this is what we got here.
They are draining that girl mentally, and she has like such a pretty voice, and I'm like, can y'all stop?
We're all drained mentally, girl.
Right. Upgrade your guy. Like he's for the streets. He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
That's big facts.
Accept it or move on.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. Either accept it or either she's fine with looking the other way. But if she's fine with looking the other way, then if we're fans of them, then we just have to support their decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm also not gonna hate on her either if she's fine with looking the other way. Like, you do you. If that works for you, then whatever.
But she be making deals.
Not my business.
She was jumping into other girls' DMs talking about how'd you do it, how'd you do like. So it's either turn one eye and leave it alone, or you know what I mean. Like,
and then Nisa girl was like,
no,
it was your security. Your security.
No, she definitely has to
chain.
pick a side. But then like, let's be done with it. It's like definitely pick a.
Pick a side.
Pick a
side. I don't want no frauds.
No, I'm just kidding. And y'all got an exclusive from Mercedes Kenz live.
That was free, y'all.
That's a snippet of my new song that's sampling No Frauds.
Because we do all the samples.
Yeah,
right?
Everyone's doing samples.
Wow, so let's get into a little bit of, I guess, a little.
Why did she look at me?
Right? I know what you got going on.
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
What did you add?
Because I gotta just switch it up,
Yeah, I know, but why am I scared? Why am I sweating all of a sudden?
No, it's not scary. Dang, I like it though. I like it. I'm scared.
I know. TJ's very ominous.
Right. I watch a lot of ominous TV.
It's after doing that serial killer show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now she's wearing all black to work and.
We're about to turn off all the lights.
No colors.
Yeah, I know.
It's like put a little light in the back.
Get out of here tonight?
Where were you?
If y'all don't see Barbie on the streets after today, come looking for me.
Oh my God. No, these are just some girl questions.
I'm just kidding. I'm ready.
So I want to get y'all's opinions. Let's talk about it and let's be honest.
Oh yes, I have an opinion on this.
So what do y'all think about dating people that you work with or like, that you see a lot at events that you go to? Like you're always going to see them.
I feel like for me, it's never worked out. So it's never worked out. I've ended up like...
What's the deal? Yeah. Like what's the hardest thing? Or
because if like stuff doesn't go right, then it's like, great, now I got to see this person every day, or now I got to see them here. And then it's like, there's always that unspoken, like, I feel like jealousy, and then it feels so weird. Like you feel like, well, I can't like, if they're like in your friends group, like I don't feel comfortable bringing someone else around because then they're gonna be all weird about it, so
you're all really polite. So I met my ex-husband at work, and I think it's actually convenient because we were like having sex in the bathroom like on our lunch break, or like doing car sex in the parking lot. But I met my ex-husband at work. I met The first guy I dated after my separation was from work. Yeah, I think it's a really convenient way to meet people.
It is, yeah. And you like
go
create a
out a
relationship
lot.
with them like
Yeah.
quicker.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
They
think
make work less boring for sure.
Yeah, I think
I'll
they-
give
But
you
then when
that.
y'all break up, it's like
Yeah,
the most.
but-
It's like the most awkward thing ever.
It's
Like,
so I gotta move. I gotta move.
like
I
I'll just
gotta-
quit. I'll quit or someone fire me.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't want to be
mean,
here.
I think you just have to like own it. You know what I mean? You have to act like you won the relationship.
Oh, for sure.
If, whether you did or you didn't,
But
you know,
it's
because
still
there's a winner
annoying.
of every breakup, you know? And so,
and you're like, and it's usually us.
and it's usually
That
me.
sounds toxic as hell. There's a winner
So
every
it's like,
breakup.
I don't care if I'm walking into work. What?
The bottle.
You want it?
Yeah.
Oh.
He said, "Can you pass me the vodka?"
Pass him the Cavassier.
But it's
That
like,
is
you know, if we're broken up, you best believe I'm showing up the next day in my best outfit, looking fine, and strutting my ass right into that room. You know?
They're like, Barbie, you can't wear the pasties to work. We have to send you home. You're
You're like, what?
Yeah,
I-
this wasn't
my-
even
this-
for you.
I have
for
been
me.
told that before.
That's too good. And they
I
were
mean,
probably
I,
like,
I don't know if you saw
no.
this episode, but I did accidentally have a loose titty on this show too.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
But that really was truly by accident. And it was the old
just
titties,
like-
so they don't even exist anymore.
They're not here.
They don't even, never
dead
happened.
So it's really like it never happened.
Okay, so another question. How much is a minimum, I guess, like yearly salary for a guy to have, like, in y'all's relationship for you actually to, like, date him, be boyfriend, think about a future with him? And is it a standard?
Really good question. No, it's not a standard. I think if anything, there's no dollar amount. It's more about like how far you are in your chosen profession and how motivated you are.
Yeah.
Because like I've been with obviously like my ex like before he had money, but I saw potential in him being really great at what he does. And sure enough, now he's like global VP of a company. So it's like, no, first of all, he's my ex. So trust me, I don't really want to give him any compliments.
Flips hair.
Okay. I do
Global
not
VP of a
I do
company.
not like him at all right now, especially right now. But what I'm saying is it's more about the motivation and promise. And I just don't like laziness. You know what I mean?
Are we done with topics?
What? He
Wait,
never
No,
you
likes,
have
I mean,
more
'cause you-
topics?
he never likes our topics.
No, yeah, that's just how.
You
You
told
never
me
like
to
our
ask
topic.
these
No,
last
yeah, I
time.
know, but I mean, I thought we were going to finish the topic. Did do that because I want to talk about the
Oh.
Martha Stewart one.
Oh, yeah, that was the only one I didn't do. My bad,
Oh,
y'all. Let's
yeah.
go. I was going to go back to it.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm in the seat. You know, it's all right.
Oh, my gosh. Where's the blunt?
Yeah. Right.
Where is
That's
it? What is it?
clearly-
What did she do?
So,
Oh,
Martha
that's
Stewart
right, that's right.
says on Footwear News that working from home is sending our country down the drain. So what she said, and I quote, "You can't possibly get everything done working 3 days a week in the office and 2 days remotely. Look at the success of France with their stupid, off for August, blah, blah, blah. That's not a very thriving country. Should America go down the drain because people don't want to go back to work?" So that's what she said.
Well, I don't appreciate her involving the French.
Damn, Martha.
You know,
Right.
First of all, they have great food and they make great lovers. They're very, very
They don't
good
got
down
no
there.
good food with the spaghetti's popular out there. No, that's Italy. They ain't
No,
got
what
no
are you
good
talking
food.
about? No, the desserts and the
do have good
pastries and the
desserts.
yeah. Come on
I
now.
have good food.
But they are very giving lovers, I will say.
Nobody goes
She's
to
like,
France for the
she's
food.
like, I'm here for the France.
from my
Yeah.
experience. So, Martha, let's leave France out of this. It has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, don't push them down to
You
get
know what
us
I mean?
up. Come on
Doesn't.
now.
But there is some truth to what she's saying because I do find that you have to be extremely disciplined to work at home, be able to, detach from any distraction around you. I'm sure you have like office distractions, but then you kind of go back to your desk or whatever. And it's just like, I work ethic has probably gone down. People are just lazier in general because you're just sitting there in front of the computer screen. I could definitely see where she's coming from. I definitely think that there's lack of motivation across the board than when I was in the corporate workforce.
Yeah, we
So-
were working like all the time, I feel.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
people
totally.
go into the
Definitely
office maybe
depends.
once.
You gotta keep up like the productivity, which sucks, you know, because yeah, you're at home and like that's the like fun part of it is like freedom. But yeah, I mean,
Free to smoke,
yeah,
drink.
Exactly.
Whenever you want.
Yeah, no,
You're not
for real.
starving.
you know your productivity's gone to hell.
Plus, like, there's
Scrolling YouTube, watching Pop Awesome Media.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that part's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do
You
that.
can-
That's
You can-
accepted.
Listen, you can
Yeah.
always do that on your lunch break, though, you know, at the office.
Big
okay?
facts.
But I loved working from home. I really wish I could go back. To
Did
work
you
Of
go
course.
back like full time? Like it's
Yeah.
none of it's remote?
No, none of it's remote. We opted for hybrid, but they denied it. So, but with my job specifically, like literally we got told to come back to office like last March, and then everyone came back, and then specific teams though we're still working from home, and so everyone's like, well, why do they get to work from home and we have to come to the office?
You
And
see,
then
that's
it's
fishy.
like
I'm like, that's fishy.
then everyone's like, one person mentioned to me, they were like, I bet they're gonna like lay them off, that's why they're keeping them at home. And that's exactly what happened. They laid them off. They were like, either come back to office or we're like or it's like done. So like I don't even think any of my job is remote anymore. But of course
Damn.
they
Well,
don't
I think
want it
that-
to be remote. They paid like $5 million for that building.
Well, there's that too. A lot of people did get screwed during COVID with their corporate leases.
Right.
But like, I think there's something to be said about having to be somewhere like physically at a certain time. It just like is a good human kind of brain exercise. You know, it's like, I'm responsible. I have to be here at this time. Don't make a comment about me being 15 minutes late. You know, I'm always 15 minutes late. To me, that's on time. But I'm talking for everybody else.
She's like, not me though.
Real quick, they said they want a close up of you. Can you walk up to the camera?
Of me?
Yeah.
Like they can't see.
So they get a close up of the baby
Y'all
in the
can't see.
background.
What?
Just
stand up.
What's
just
your?
lean down or do a turnaround. Do a
Oh, don't do a
Do it.
turnaround.
no, do a an outfit check. That's what this. Yeah.
Right? What is
You know we do outfit checks.
Oh my gosh.
I-
So what's your
No,
at so they can follow?
When we do outfit checks.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Drop that cash app.
There you go, BBQ Nelly Eats. That's for you.
Yes. So we got, if you just tapped in, we have Mercedes Kenz in the studio today for Let's Be Honest.
Let's talk about a little bit about her music real quick before we get out of here.
Yeah, so
Yes.
tell us a little bit about you, what you've been up to since the last time we saw you, and new
Sure.
music.
Yeah, so
You like-
hang on a second. So yeah, I mean, the last track I dropped was like a day before my birthday in May, and then that seems like it's got a lot of like good traction, you know. Like personally, I took what you said like pretty, like I take your advice all the time when we used to do the music reviews and how you're like song structure. Yeah, well, she's like song structure, and so
Thank
I did a
you.
lot of more song
so
structure
nice.
research with that song. So I think that's why it's like actually done so well too. And
Thank you.
haven't
I'm always trying to help. I was like, yes.
yeah,
You see?
yeah.
Yes.
That's all you try
I'm
to
really
do.
trying to
And then
help.
I'd see like mean comments, and I was like, it's not even that serious.
It's all love. I love y'all. Love the haters.
Yeah, it's not that serious. So
Listen, TJ, haters make you famous, babe. Don't worry
Right.
about it.
right.
Quote it.
They don't understand what they're doing.
Right.
But yeah, and then I've just been like linking up with some different people and going to like open mics, because the only performance I did was with you guys, that rookie
Very
performance
first.
last
Check it
year.
out on
First
YouTube right
one.
now.
No, don't check it out.
You're like, come out to my
Yes.
open mic.
Hey, it
Come
takes,
check
it
me
takes
out
a
live.
lot of guts to do that.
Yeah.
So, like, mad props, no matter what it sounds like. you
Facts.
Big
know?
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do it.
So
I was like, I cannot.
it's been more fun, like getting more out there, because of course I was like, I can release music all I want, but if I'm not like out there, like who's gonna know about me? So
Yeah, people want to know who you are.
yeah,
you know, you
the
put a
open
face
mics have
to
been
it.
so
Big
fun.
facts.
I love going to open mics. Definitely, like, let us know when you're having them or when you're going to be at one.
For
We will
sure.
come support.
Yeah, I love live music.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's been fun. I've met a lot of chill people. So, and then
Nice.
basically I'll just get to working on another song.
Mm-hmm.
So
About EP or album. You scared
Yeah.
to do that?
yeah,
Anything
EP
coming
or
up?
my album, I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to still manage and learn more about everything, see what needs to be done. I know I need way bigger of an audience before I do that type of stuff. So
what genre are you trying to like do? Are you trying to kind of go into different ones?
I know that's what's crazy is because like I love like hip hop and I like what I have done. I feel like my tracks are like track for like lack of a better word, but yeah, I think I want to sort of see if I can like make a pop bop, you know. Like I was like, because I mean, when I was younger, I used to like do more singing. I didn't want to be like a rapper, you know. I was like, I want to be in a band and like sing songs.
Yeah,
yo, she needs to hook up with Taryn.
So
yeah, that's true too.
You need to hook up. Do you know
That is a good
Taryn
idea.
Blake?
Okay,
y'all need to hook up because like she's like kind of straddling like the R&B pop kind of line as well.
Oh, yeah, we could
and
probably do
I feel
something.
like y'all would totally vibe and come up with something cool together.
she could do the chorus and I'll rap on
Yeah,
it.
no,
You
for
say- yeah,
like see what I'm
exactly.
talking about, and like
Yeah.
still have it have that like poppy kind of
Both
like
of
happy,
it.
Facts.
lighthearted sound to it.
That's
And then
dope,
y'all just
yeah.
already here, like in Austin, like it's easy connection.
Exactly.
We'll send you her.
Yeah,
your
we'll hook you up
Insta.
with her.
Yeah.
She's super sweet
Cool.
too.
So where can they find you on Instagram and your music?
Yeah,
so they can
so
stream.
I'm on, I should be on like all platforms. I know for sure I'm on Spotify. It's basically just Mercedes Kenz. And-
With a Z.
Yeah, with a Z. Yeah. And then Instagram as well. I believe it's like __ Mercedes Kenz with a Z and then 2 underscores after that.
So y'all go follow, tap in, go show some
do
love.
we like post that stuff
go be
like
social.
in the details so people could see that?
That's more work. I'll do it though. I'll throw it in there.
What on me?
So let me get on live real quick.
Right. We'll post it in the comments right now.
No, we'll post it in the
and tag us in
the
in a
info
story
or
or
whatever.
something.
For sure, yeah.
Yes. What's good, y'all? We see you in the chats.
I mean,
yeah.
I can't read that far, but
I can't either.
I see that they're happening.
Yeah.
I know. I always have to turn. But yeah, so do y'all have anything else coming up? What's going on? I'm going to be at Wiggle Room tonight, though. If y'all want to pop out on West 6th Street, Wiggle Room, my set starts at 7:30. So if y'all want to come out and vibe.
I have something. Well, I know. Just calm down, Dee. But I have my other podcast, She's a Good Girl. And listen. And so it was just my birthday. That's why I wasn't here last week. And I remembered that last year I did an episode, like a solo episode on my birthday suit confessions, which was like the top 10 things I learned in my years thus far. Mm-hmm. And so tonight I'm releasing top 10 like learnings from this past year. So if everybody could go and support that, I'm going to be releasing it probably around like 4 or 5 p.m. tonight, but it's on Spotify whenever. But yeah,
Click the link in the
it's always a very
bio.
personal episode. So I would just love the support and the love.
Y'all go tap in.
Love.
Love the love.
Love.
Do we got any more topics? Any more? So some people sent me some on Instagram and I didn't check them. So I'm going to save them for next week. But if y'all do have any topics or stories y'all want us to talk about live, definitely DM us or email Pop Austin Media and we'll get to it like next episode. But
The next episode.
Yeah.
So
See,
the next
hold
episode. Yeah.
I'm always going to tie it into 90s.
Right. This is just the best time. But shout out to everyone who tapped in.
Thank you so much. And thank you,
Yes.
Mercedes.
Yeah,
so
thanks
nice
for
to
having me.
to see you.
Yes.
Yes.
Good vibes. Y'all go follow her right now. Go show some love. Make sure you follow Barbie
right
Quinn.
now. Go
Yes,
do
yes.
it.
Right now.
Do
Y'all
it.
go show some love to
check
me
out
and Pop
clips.
Austin.
Definitely check out clips and definitely check out Naughty. He's tonight, right? With the Raw.
Thursday Night Raw.
Thursday Night Raw.
Going up.
So we'll see y'all
Much love.
next week. But y'all tap in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you next time here at Pop Austin Media.
Love y'all.
Happy
Yay.
Thursdays.
Thirsty Thursdays. Hey, hey.